So a lot of people ask me why it is that I got fat in the first place. The answer is pretty simple. I got married. About 2 months later, my wife was pregnant with her first kid, and like most good husbands, I gained about 20 pounds. About a year after that, my wife got pregnant with Raquel, my second kid. A couple months after she got pregnant, she was put on bed rest. It was incredibly hard. I had a 1-year-old son who I would have to leave his food out so that my wife could feed him his lunch. My wife had to stay in bed. I had to go to work. I had over 20 different families dependent on me and the decisions I made so that they could have an income. And all the while, I wanted to make sure that my daughter was going to be okay and my wife was going to be okay. So when I would get home from work, I'd clean up the house. I would take care of my wife. I would make sure everything was done. And then when my son was asleep, my wife was asleep, I would take a little bit of time for myself, which usually included eating an entire Domino's pizza or maybe a carton of ice cream and a box of EL Fudge double stuffed cookies. So while my wife was pregnant, she gained a grand total of about 40 pounds. I, on the other hand, managed to gain just over 120 pounds. But as you can tell, it was more than worth it, because my wife and daughter both ended up perfectly healthy and happy. And that sets the stage, and that is how I became fat.